My cell service switched over, and supposedly I can get high speed out here in the sticks on this new service. So I thought it would be fun to test out this data connection, see if I can live stream. I don't usually like live streams. I don't know about you guys. It's a great way to open a live stream, right? But, you know, hey, let's feed some goats. Hey, goats. You want a treat? You want a treat? Hey. Hey. You guys want a treat? Let's find the latch here. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Let's close the gate. Hey, stupid robot fighting league. What's up? That's Alice. Hey, Lewis. And there's Gilly. Hey, Gilly. There's Chester. Yeah, Chester knows where I'm going. You're spoiled, Chester. All right. So I just got a new cell connection, and we're gonna see if it'll allow me to stream. Normally, I have no connection out here at all. None whatsoever. Man, they really love these treats. Normally, they're too timid to even get close to me. You can see Gilly back off there, but they really love these treats. So I'm using them to try to train them. Here you go, Chester. What do you think, Chester? Yep. All right, more treats. They said less screwing around, more treats. So it seems like the data is going smooth. I switched from AT&T to Verizon because we're in a valley out here. Well, you can't tell by looking around. And just the placement of the towers makes it so that the Verizon signal is solid and the AT&T signal is not. I'm feeding them special goat treats. I forgot the brand name, that are made with oats and molasses. And they're just these little grains. Oh, she got such a cute mouth. See, she usually won't let me touch her at all, but they really like these treats. Gilly won't let me touch her at all, but I'm pinching her lips right now. Yeah, I know, right? They actually smell kind of good. They're black licorice flavored, which as a kid I hated black licorice. Oh, I chose goats. I mean, I've always wanted goats. I love goats. I think they're beautiful. And I like that they're also kind of jerks. Yo, Chester, you're a jerk, aren't you? Let me pet you, Chester. Don't run away. Don't run away. There we go. Just let me scratch his butt. But they're so cool. I mean, look at those eyes. Look at her eye right there. That's so cool. Gilly. Biting me. Look at Chester's face. How is that not awesome? These will not have milk. The ladies here could, in theory, have had milk if I bred them and done it all. And they may get milk at some point a little bit, but I'm not going to make them milk goats. To make a milk goat, you have to milk them every day, or else they stop producing milk. And I could have a lot of fun with that for a few weeks. Like I could really enjoy milking them and you know, make some cheese and stuff for a little while, but I know I would get sick of it. So I don't want to start it. So these are just brush goats. So these are they're mutts. They're pygmy goat La Mancha mixes, and I got them to eat brush. You can't really see it here, but I got about an acre of brush over there that needs to be eaten down. Yep, they're lawnmowers. It's all on a hillside, which I can't really get to. It's like a real struggle for me to get to it. So I was gonna get goats anyway, but that was just my excuse to finally do it. You know. There you go, Chess. Now you come here, Chester. I've got treats. You're gonna let me pet you for these people on video. Come here. No, don't run away. Don't run away. I'll scratch your butt. I'll scratch your butt. You'll let me scratch your butt. Is that it? That's all you're going to let me do? There we go. Okay, here you go. You spoiled little brat. Oh, Gilly. Now, Gilly usually runs terrified if I touch her at all. And Gilly's this dark girl here. She's so pretty. With her floppy ears. Alice. And now that over there is Rick. And Rick is way too timid. He won't let me touch him. He runs away. Occasionally I can get him to come up here for a treat, which I really should have brought more treats out here for this. I'm about out. All right, guys, this is it. These are the last treats I got. The girls can have them. There you go, Gilly and Alice. Oh, you get one, Alice. Okay. What do you think, Chester? Yeah, if I stand up, they'll all take off running. Look at that. Gilly, Gilly, Alice. I know you guys want more. Oh, I touched Gilly. Yeah, let me pet you. Let me pet you. We're not there yet. What about you, Chester? Here, come here. Come here, Chester. Let's do the petting thing. Don't run away. Don't run away, Chester. Chester, don't run away. Alice. Yes, yes, Atlas. Hey, Rick. 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 Hey, Rick. 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 Hey. Hey, Rick. Rick. Hey. Actually, I can get Rick's attention. Oh, you guys getting into the treats. Well, they're empty. You don't get to have them. Give me the treat. All right. Now I will get their attention here and it'll be real cute. Of course they want treats, but I'll even get Rick to come over by bribing them with brush they can't reach. This always works. You goofballs over there. So I'll just go up to a tree here and I'll get a branch that there's no way they could reach. And even Rick will eat this. Rick! Rick, eat some leaves! Yeah, I've got this stuff called electric netting, which is like a temporary fence you can put up, and it's got a shock to it, but I've shocked myself with it. It really isn't that bad. It's mostly just to kind of scare you away. And I'll put the electric netting around the whole hillside and kind of put them over there during the day. I still have to lock them up at night so the coyotes don't get them. They've got a little building back there that was a chicken coop, but the chickens all got eaten by a possum or a raccoon. So I still have to train them a little bit to go back and forth from the from their pen to where that hillside is. 'Cause right now they won't follow me. They'll just run off. Oh, Alice, are you gonna knock Gilly off? Goofballs. So the goats actually have their own YouTube channel, which is just this stuff all the time. It's not really edited. There's no story to it. It's just footage of goats. I would not recommend you go subscribe to it unless you just want to see goats eating and me talking to them like babies. I will, actually. I need to rescue my picnic table from them and build them just a little like platform that they can hop up and down on. Right now they've got this picnic table and an old watering can or water container over there that they can jump on. I can't paste a link right now because I'm on my phone out in the goat pen, but I can send you a link, or you can search for goat cuddles I think that's what it's called, Goat Cuddles. Or maybe I'll put a link in the description of this live stream after I'm done. Later tonight or something. Just come back to it and look tomorrow. I don't know if I will make them pajamas. This is the first I've heard of this. It sounds adorable. Pretty amazed this is working out here. There's cats over there playing. Shay and Kay. Playing with a couple of buckets. Well, this is cool. I could live stream from my property now. Theoretically. I guess I could walk down to the river and stuff. You have baby goats there. I know, I wish I had gotten these when they were little bitty babies. First of all, then I could have trained them to be cuddle friendly. They seem nice enough, but as you've noticed, even though they're super nice and they're willing to put up with food, once I start trying to get the cuddles in, they run off. Now Chester, I'm working with, he's the best out of all of them, usually, but he's being timid today. Yeah, food's gone, he's out of here because I was touching him. But these two, even though when I had the treats in my hand, I was able to touch their snoots, if I do this, Alice, let me touch you. Oh, well, you let me touch your head. Let me pet you, sweetie. Nope, not gonna happen. Now Chester, sometimes he's totally cool with it, and I can scritch him and I can give him kisses on his forehead, but yesterday and today he's been just really skittish. But then again, they just got castrated, the boys did last weekend, and they're still sore from that, so they don't want anything to do with me. Alice, let me pet you, sweetie. Come here, come here, come here, come here, Gilly. Chester, what the heck are you doing? So, anyway, I don't know, you guys want to go test the connection down by the river and see if that works or if it dies? We'll leave the goats behind. Let's go test the connection by the river. So there's a cat, there's Kay. She's our adventurous one. She likes to be outside more than inside. I've been working on their pen for the goats here. This fence was just a nightmare to put up in all this heat we've had. It's been like high 90s. My property goes, well, you can't even see the road here. Yeah, I more or less live in the van down by the river, except my van is a mansion. But let's see here. You can kind of see a car passing by off in the distance. That's the end of my property. My driveway is like 1/8 of a mile long. Yeah, there you go. That's the edge of my property way over there. And then it goes all the way back here to just behind the goat shack. And the house is right here. And then what you can't see is there's a lower field here. If we go down this way. Yeah, well, Chester has a goatee, but Rick doesn't. Rick is smooth. That's the La Mancha in him. He also doesn't have ears. I mean, he has like little itty bitty tiny ears. They call them fairy ears. So this is my my lower field, which is half wooded, so you won't be able to see the extent of this field. And I let it grow tall, and I mow paths in it. So I have all these walking trails. I've got about, I don't know, I measured it out once at maybe about 1.5 miles of just trails scattered all through my property here. It's about 9 acres. And so I was for a short while jogging out here in the mornings, but now it's all so wet as the temperature is cooling down. You can kind of sort of see the edge of my property way down there. Here, we'll go to this side and look at the river, and then we'll go down to the river access and see how the connection holds up. So I love these trails. Oh, I could do a skull and do a drone shot. I just got my drone fixed last week. It's been dead since January. Some software update killed it. So this is one edge of my property, and it's a cliff down to the water. That's about 8 feet down. It's real pretty. So I like to walk here in the mornings when everything's all covered in dew. Hey, Kay. Our youngest kitten, Shay, gets about halfway down here and then gets scared and starts yelling. And you might hear her screaming in the distance. I don't know why she does it. She just sits there. Shay, kitty, kitty. There's Kay. She walks with me. Her and my other black cat, Faye, walk with me like little adventure cats. They let you get ahead of them and then they charge past you. You hear all their little paws thumping. So the river is just beyond this whole hedgerow. These are all wildflowers, just absolutely covered in butterflies. The sun makes it kind of hard. Let's see if I can capture some of these butterflies here. There's a beautiful one. Oh no, the sun's... I can't get that to show up, but there is a beautiful butterfly there. Little choppy? Okay, all right. Well, I'm way, way, way down in the valley here, like, and surrounded by trees in the woods, so I'm not too surprised. Now, when I was on AT&T, this section through here, you couldn't even get, like, texts. So the data was that bad. You can see the river down there. And we've got access to the river right here. Let's go down there and check it out. Gaming. Well, you know, I don't game. I call myself a gamer, and I used to own a LAN center or a cyber cafe or whatever you call it. But the fact is, I don't play video games. I can't do it. I have to be creating something instead. I have nothing wrong with it, but I love it. Oh, yeah, I'm all for it, man. If you guys all want to come visit, come play on the CNC router and swim in the river, feed the goats. So my property goes all the way to that bridge that you see in the distance. And all the way past that tree you can see down back there. What do you think, Kay? Tell me about it, Kay. Yeah. So that's my property. You see that orange dot there? That's somebody, or that green dot, that's somebody fishing on the bridge. Yep. I've not, believe it or not, I've not been fishing once since I moved in. I've been swimming a lot. My wife has done a lot of fishing, but I personally haven't. Here, I'll take you to another spot. We'll see how the connection is at another spot. I used to love fishing when I was younger, but now I just get too antsy. I'd rather wade and catch bugs and stuff most of the time. Oh, coat duck, I'm sorry. Well, we'll get you some more goats. We'll see if the cat will follow us over to this other spot. So, it's really cool, actually. Oh, we've got bass and crappie and bluegill. You catch a lot of bluegill and bass here. So this trail goes right up by the house and a shed where we keep our kayaks, and then it comes right down and you go right down into the river. Hey, Shay. That's the one that was yelling. Hey, sweetie. You little spaz. You gonna walk with me or are you gonna freak out again? Come on. Okay, you coming? All right. Eels. Well, we have crawfish or crawdads, little lobster-looking things. And we have some pretty big ones here. They can get like 6 inches long, maybe, if you can find a giant one. Usually they're closer to like 2 inches long. Of course, New Zealand, you probably don't do inches. I don't remember how many millimeters that is. So anyway, we have lots of bugs, we have snakes, we have bass, bluegill. Look at this. I love how pretty this spot is here. Just look how gorgeous this is. My God. You can hear some trees creaking. This area floods real bad, so we've got some trees leaning on each other. That's what's creaking. Glowworms. We get fireflies. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. So this is the second access area on our land. And again, our land goes all the way to the bridge there and then off that way farther than you can see. I like this area because I can go out and sit on those rocks and drink my coffee in the morning and just have my feet in the water. I am spoiled rotten. What do you think, Kay? She's such a weird cat. Out here, she loves being petted. She loves it out here. In the house, she disappears under your hand. You can't pet her. She just disappears. But out here, she loves it. She'll roll over and let you pet her belly. But in the house, she hates it. You hear Shay yelling in the background. Shay, I'm right here, sweetie. All right, let's head back up towards the house. We'll go through the woods. So there's actually more trails back here all through the deep woods, but that's seems to me like it'd be kind of boring to watch me walk through trails of tall grass and flowers. So let's see here. Now during this whole pandemic, I've been telling work I couldn't stream, but I guess now technically I can stream from my cell phone. Our home internet connection's not good enough. I get like 3 megs on my home internet connection consistently, maybe, and it drops in and out constantly. So this is the holler. Lewis knows what I'm talking about. Here in Missouri, we'd call this the holler. It's the valley in between the hills here. It gets a little swampy out there. I got some trails up through the woods here. So this is the area actually that I want the goats to clear. This is a whole valley that goes up to the house and it overgrows and you can't see from the house down into that lower field. I want the goats to clear that for me. And you see right here, just a very short walk from the river. We took the long way around, but it is a very short walk. I've got my kayaks, so you can just grab them and walk right down there to where you see the bright green. That's the river. You just grab them and drag them down there. It's really nice. Really nice. There's my shed. There's a field that I would like to till, and it's like 2 acres. I'd like to till it and turn it into wildflower. Just a complete wildflower field, but I don't know if I will because I don't have a till that'll do that job. And I don't want to pay someone else to do it. There's our little, aw, thanks Stupid Robot Fighting League. But I gotta warn you, it's just like raw footage mostly of me chilling with the goats. So if you're expecting like clean edited vlogs or a point to any of it, you'll be let down. It's pretty much just me chilling with the goats. Hey Faye, this is my baby. Faye's my little baby. Where are you going? You wanting to go over to the goats, huh? All right, we got to go back to the goats. Faye. Faye, kitty, kitty, kitty. She's my baby. She's usually on me all the time. Aren't you, Faye? You're going to run away for some reason. The camera has her spooked. All right, let's go look at the goats some more. I gotta take off here in a few minutes. So we moved in here in November, and I've done a lot to this place since then. You can see all these little Coat duck, yeah. I mean, I've been working up to it. So there's these little tufts you see here. Those are fruit trees I've planted that are doing okay. I've got apple, pear, peach, and plum. And then over here I've got a bunch of wildflowers and sunflowers. Do the goats bleat? Sometimes they're super vocal. This time of night they're not. Let me see if I can get them to do it. Meh! Meh! Nope. Sometimes they're super loud. But for some reason right now they're just not being. Hey Alice, I don't have any more treats, sweetie. I wish you would let me pet you. I would scratch all the places your little hooves can't go. Yeah, I bleat. So I just got these actually like, see you later. See you later, Lewis. I just got the goats 2 weeks ago now, maybe, week and a half, 2 weeks. And so when I got them, the people that had them before had not been really caring for them. Their hooves were all overgrown, and I don't think they had had any of their medications or anything. And so they weren't properly like exposed to people to get them sweet and cuddly. So they're terrified of me because I tackled them and cut their hooves the first day we had them. They were, oh Gilly, you goofball. They were way overgrown. They needed their hoofs cut. They need them cut again, actually. But I'm kind of holding off because they're already so scared of me. And then the boys, this last weekend, the vet came and did the castration, which is not pleasant for them. It's a system called banding, where they've got a little rubber band thing around their testes. Will you hush, Shay? She's the most vocal cat I've ever had. She's just yelling all the time. What are you yelling about? Nobody's lost. We're all right here. And you're not even going to look at me. Oh, Gilly. So, anyway, that's the goats. That's the property. I guess the cell service is working. Oh, I should test it over by the goat shed. Let's go look at the goat shed and see if this works. Yeah, run away, Alice. So this is a whole shed that I built for the chickens and the ducks so that they wouldn't get eaten. And I had a fence up around just a little area here. And I just forgot to lock it one night. And a raccoon or a possum got in there and ate all the chickens and ducks. So this is where the goats are staying. And this weekend it's getting walls put on. Hopefully, because the goats will need walls. And then a shelf because they like to climb up on a shelf, and I need to be able to store some hay in here. Yeah, the chickens and ducks got eaten, but it happens out here in the country. I was sad because I was totally in love with those ducks. They were so cute. And I bought them this, and they didn't even get to use it really more than once or twice. But, oh well. Now I got goats. Now I got goats. What do you think, Chester? Chester! Should I bribe him again before I sign off? Yeah, they were so cute. Those poor ducks. But they got ate. Here. Who wants more of this tree? You do, Alice. I know you do. Here, come over here, guys. Yo, Gilly, you goofball. Come here. Eat some of this for people on the stream. So, again, like if this is what you're into, hey, give me that back. They've got their own channel. Hey, Rick. Look at Rick's ears. Oh, sorry, Rick. Didn't mean to scare ya. Bye, Rick. Rick! Rick, Rick, Rick! Rick! Rick has little tiny itty bitty ears. They're called fairy ears. And they're from the kind of goat he is, La Mancha. I mean, they're all mixed breeds, but the La Manchas get those little bitty tiny ears. All right, folks. Thanks for helping me test out my internet service around the property. Hope you enjoyed it. Hey goats, Coat Duck loves you. If you really want, I mean, like I was telling the others, you can subscribe to their channel, but it's just really gonna be just me sitting around with them. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I trimmed it today. And looks like my glasses are in my hair. Kind of just letting it do whatever it wants. And trim the beard, you know, keep it straight. Anyway, thanks again. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. I don't even see where to stop this. Oh, there it is. Okay, bye.